My name is Ann Merica, and I've been attending First Austin for a little more than 16 years now. Giving means different things to different people, but I like to think about giving as sharing. When you share anything with anybody else or with something that you believe in, it creates a connection with that person or with that thing. The church has a very unique story. It has been the voice of reform and social justice and reconciliation for many, many years. During the Civil Rights Movement back in, 1963, we were a voice that rejected fundamentalism and offered more progressive alternatives. And we made a public statement at that time saying that we would reaffirm the teachings of Christ and we would not restrict anybody from our fellowship on the basis of race. We have recently made a very similar statement with respect to sexual identity. And that has been the story of the church. It has been very publicly out there on that front edge for all of its history. Because I want to keep the story of what First Austin stands for going, and because everything that the church does stand for kind of grounds me in everything that I do throughout the week in my life. It gives me kind of a calm and, a peaceful equanimity that lets me go do my job and, walk around in this messy world. And I think that that is a very important thing for me to invest in. And I feel that connection with First Austin more when I also share my resources with it. Time and time again, we need a message that keeps us directed toward something that is light. It seems like the world is so dark. The overall goal is reconciliation, that all people are children of God and that everyone is worthy, and that all people means all people. We've got great educational programs that do a lot for, I think, every individual's spiritual development. I love the Enneagram work that we do. I love the alternative liturgy that chapel has become. I like all of the public service projects that we do. The church is out there. My Sunday school class on the last Monday of every month is making sandwiches and distributing them to the homeless at Mobile Loaves and Fishes. I like the fact that we spend time raising money to build water wells in Africa, or that we raise money to put washers and dryers down at the Resource Center for the Homeless so that people who live on the streets have some way to clean their clothes and maybe maximize their chances for getting a job and getting off the streets. It's not a congregation that just shows up on Sunday, but that it actually goes out into the world and tries to do something with the teachings. My name is Ann Merica, and I want to keep the story going.